Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Chalkpaint 101 for a new live. Today, we are going to blend again. I wanted to make something more special, but unfortunately, I had a very busy week and I didn't have time to work and to prepare to be more advanced with the furniture, unfortunately. The only thing I've done so far was to put on this side one coat of blending already. I'm gonna work and I'm working with some paints. I'm gonna show them to you a little bit later. What I want now is to hello Suzanne, hello everyone, thank you very much for joining. And tonight I'm not gonna work alone. I invited my very good friend Andrei. He is also a furniture painter, and he is from Romania, as I am also. I'm also originally from Romania, and I admire his work very much. And I have some really great techniques that I want him to share with me, with you, and we plan to work tonight together. And now my husband is trying to bring him also in the live. Okay, so hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Andrei. Thank you very much for joining. How are you?
I'm fine.
Everything okay? I'm trying to search and to find also the live here on the laptop so that I can see as well what you're doing. So I was telling, please. I was telling to our to the people that are watching us. I'll give the laptop to my husband because I don't know how to handle this. That I invited you to join me tonight and to work together, mainly using the same product, but trying to achieving something different. And I was just going to introduce a little bit the colors that we are going to use, but then you entered. So please let us know what you've done so far. Where are you with the project?
My project is first of all, please excuse my English. It's not so good. Okay.
It's great.
It's okay. Thank you.
It's okay. It's great.
I've done from the start some Dixie Belle Boss.
Okay.
Before of that, some molds on the market, and that's it.
Okay.
Good cleaning.
And good cleaning, yeah.
No. And after, the first coat will be rusty nail.
Okay.
Okay. And to create some light contrast, some rustic red. Okay.
Okay.
So the contrast is not so big, but it will be a very fine, a very smooth
transition
look, antique look, because at the end I will be using some that brush. I love that brush. I will be using some of course some clear wax. Okay, to finish off.
Okay.
And after that brown wax. You all know the products, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And black wax. And for the details, some copper gilding wax or some gold wax.
I know that you told me last week that you are in love with one of these products. What I want to tell to the people that are watching us is that you didn't use so much Dixie Belle. You used Dixie Belle, but not so much. You didn't use all the products, and I will let you tell them what to tell me about the favorite product.
First of all, the coverage, it's not from planet Earth, okay? It's not. Even the whites cover the entire piece in 2 coats.
Yeah.
It's the only paint that do that. Okay?
That's true, yeah, right.
Second doll. Oh my God. The gilding waxes.
I'm opening already my paints so that I can start working, because yeah, the time will fly so fast. But please tell me, continue to tell me. I'm just opening my paints.
Okay, I will do that. So the gilding wax, the same. Excuse me, the coverage, it's so good. And why not the smell? Did you smell, Elena? Did you smell?
I know. It smells amazing. I know. Yeah, it's also one of my favorite products. Exactly. Also for that, not only that it covers so well, but also it smells incredible. I know.
Yes.
So you are gonna create some textures, right? That's what you are trying to achieve. While I will be just blending. So I will try to start from the beginning. I will also let you know, and let also the people that are following us, what I've done with my furniture so far. So because this furniture was painted before, not by me, by another person, but that person really did a very good job. I mean, the paint was really nice. It was I tried to scratch it and it was not going anywhere, so it's been really nicely painted. It was a gray, but the customer said that she wants now, because she redecorated her home, and she said that she wants to try something more daring, more, exuberant. So that's why she said that she wants this piece a strong color. So I recommended her red, and because she really likes, she also has some other furniture from me, and because she really loves the blending, she asked me to do something with blending. So here I am. This is how I keep my brushes. Usually when I do blending, I don't finish in the same day, of course, especially a big piece like this. So I keep my brushes, all of them, in this towel, and I can keep them for 2 days until I finish the product, so the furniture. So that's how I do. I'm gonna use all these minis from Dixie Belle. And also for the blending itself, I'm going to use an oval medium, also from Dixie Belle, because it really helps very much for the blending. And I will also need some microfiber cloth, like this small towels, which are a little bit wet, so that I can really clean the brush very well when I do this. And I'm starting, I add a little bit more color than you do. And for the base, for the legs, and a little bit upper, I will come a little bit upper. I will use the Midnight Sky. And,
such a beautiful.
Yeah, it is indeed. And then I'll grow into the aubergine. And from aubergine, I'm going into the muscadine wine, because it is a kind of a red that has a little bit of purple undertones. So this color will help me to connect with the next color, which is the rustic red. And also I have the rusty nail as well. So I will use probably both of them. Yeah. I will start blending as well, because when I blend, I get very dirty on my hands. Then I will use some plastic gloves as well to protect my hands. And that's it. And let's start. Oh my gosh, you are already so advanced, Andrei.
No, it's just a little small part.
And one more thing, what I've done, as I said, the furniture was painted before, so I applied only one coat of the Slick Stick, just because I wanted to make sure that I will have the right adherence of the paint to the surface. I know that
Mhm.
I didn't want to. Normally, I should have lightly sand, but I don't have a good ventilation here where I work, so I prefer to um, not use the sander too much. So now I'm also starting to paint as well. I'm going with the Midnight Sky for the legs. And this blending technique is quite easy because in this actually these colors will be very easy to mix because they're really complementary. So each of them have a little bit of purple, at least the Midnight Sky and the aubergine, of course, it's on purple, and also the muscadine. So I will not, I don't have to, I will not probably have any troubles to make you know, a very smooth transition between the colors. So do we have any questions, Vali? Are you helping us? So guys, let us know, where are you from? Okay, please. Andrei, can you hear you, Vali?
Yes, hello Vali. Ciao.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. And if you have any questions, just ask Andrei and myself as well. Vali will help us reading the questions to us, and we will definitely answer you. And
Yes, but a little bit louder.
Inlays and how will he be handling them?
sorry, can you repeat?
Does his piece have inlays?
No, it doesn't have. You your product, your furniture has inlays? I don't think so. The wood?
No.
No.
Yes.
It looks just normal wood with the varnish, with the, yeah.
Yes.
So what you are gonna try to achieve from there, Andrei? What do you want to get from what you're using right now?
So the first layer of rusty nail, it will be just for the good.
Sorry,
just
Andrei.
for the good coverage.
Ah, okay.
Okay. After that, I'm gonna use, if it is permitted, a heat gun to,
Of course.
you know,
Yeah.
to dry it up much faster.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that, the second layer, I will be using as well rusty nail, but more texture like that, just to achieve more texture.
Okay.
And after that, I will see. I'm going to use as well the heat gun
In between coats, right?
in between coats. And after that, the rustic the rustic red, and the result you will see. It will be beautiful.
I bet it will be. Vali, I think Vali,
Yes,
he has a comment.
yes. Sue is saying, I was asking if they were inlays or not. I think that she means those moldings.
The moldings. Okay. No, the moldings have been, Andrei added them up on top of the furniture. They were not on the furniture. So he.
No. It's not an original furniture.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it looks.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna ruin an antique. It's.
Yeah, we
It's
have this problem always with people.
Yes, always
Judging that we are ruining antiques and we will burn in hell.
I don't think
no.
that was the comment. I think she was interested how.
This is my own imagination. Here and that, and the centerpiece. I made it. I think it, and then I put it on.
So Andrei,
and that's it.
I think what Vali says is that the person that asked you the question means what are your plans for that for those moldings? How are you gonna probably accent them, or what's your plan?
At the end, after the rustic red, after the clear coat,
Yes.
okay, with the wax, I'm going to create some dirt that you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, that's
that
really
goes
beautiful.
down in the age.
Yes. You will really make it look very aged and old, and that's amazing. I love the things that you are doing. I know I watched and I saw so many pieces you've done this way. That's gonna be really nice.
To recreate an original antique finish. You can do that with this
just 1 second. Vale, tu nu auzi ce vorbim noi, nu? N-ai cum să auzi? My husband, he doesn't hear anything that you are saying, so he starts to ask me, because it's not very easy to handle the laptop and everything. So, okay, so
on the video,
yeah,
it's hard to tell if they were raised moldings or inlays.
Yeah, for sure.
That's where the question comes from.
Yeah. So they are moldings applied. So now we made
all clear.
Yes,
it's all
now,
good.
Yeah, now it's all clear, and we also understood, because I also didn't understand in the beginning. It's not very easy because I'm watching the laptop, but Vali is watching the phone, and because I'm talking, he cannot hear what I'm saying, what you are saying. He only can hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, yeah, we have to do something in the future. And then I will just go up and with the same color, and probably on top of it, I think I might go for even a lighter red, but I am not quite sure. I will open the door soon, and I will also paint everything here inside, so all these parts will be paid as well. But now, for the sake of the live, I will have to keep it closed so that you can see what I'm actually doing here. I'm also painting on top of the key, because as you also said, Andre, you want to do with your moldings. I also want to make the same. I want to create a little bit of rust on the key and on this metal molding that I have here near the key. So I'm gonna paint everything, and then I'm coming back with gold and with a little bit of maybe patina. I don't know. We shall see, and I will create this old look. So
old world finish.
Yes, exactly.
Like
old
they
world.
say.
Yes, by Andre, exactly. So how was this? How did you start this? Let's say this passion for furniture. I don't think you told me. I really don't remember you telling me. How did it all started?
Whoa. With the patina, you say?
No, I mean you
painting furniture.
Just painting furniture. Yeah. How did you start?
Just painting furniture. 8 years ago.
Oh wow!
8 years ago, I found a little table in the barn of my family, and I think, okay, let's paint it.
Let's play, huh?
1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times.
Oh.
And I saw that these things really relax me.
Yeah, it does indeed.
And then I've continued. After that, another piece and another piece. And my wife told me, Andrei, we don't have any more room for your furniture in the house. Please sell them. Sell every piece. Who can buy such things? Don't know. Please get out. Okay.
With your furniture, huh?
Yes. And then I see that the Romanians were pretty receptive at this kind of stuff. Okay, I'm very glad for that.
It was, yeah, in the beginning, I think it was everywhere, not only in Romania. People were quite reluctant about this. And the people painting furniture in the US, let's say they have some more years in front of us because they took it more serious, I think, and they advanced more. But now more and more I see so many European artists coming from so many countries. There are so many from Netherlands, also from Romania. There are so many amazing artists. So I think it's the community grows also in Europe as well.
When the pandemic just started,
yeah.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I do, Andrei. I hear you.
Okay. Then I've decided to do the job. Only that. Only painting furniture.
You had the job before and this is the
Yes.
only job you have. Oh, that's great.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And it looked like I have been on the great decision.
Yeah, I think so.
I have made a great decision.
It relaxes you. It brings you so much comfort and
joy,
freedom to spend time with your family more and to make the program as you want. So yeah, that's true.
So
okay, so I reached to the point where I want to go a little bit let's say lighter, and so I will introduce the third one, which is the tell me the color, Andrei, because you know it. You play with it right now. I always forget that.
The rusty nail?
The rusty nail, yes, exactly. So I'm gonna play now a little bit with the rusty nail for the upper
I'm
part.
gonna use my heat gun. It's okay?
Yeah. Go for it.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, I finish my hand here. It really doesn't look so much lighter, which is great. So just to let everyone know, we have my husband here reading your comments and your questions. So if you have any questions, just pop up with your question. And by the way, let us know where you are from, where you are watching us from, what time is there, how is the weather, by the way. In here it's been raining all day long and it's a very sad spring. Yeah, so far we hope for better. Today was snowing, yeah, right. So after spring started 2 weeks ago, now we go back to winter. So let us know where you are from, where you are watching us from, and if you have any projects that you are currently working on, let us know what you're doing. I'm really curious to know what other people are painting. I'm into I don't know, strong colors. Currently I noticed that I really want red. I'm into this kind of strong colors lately.
You are moving so fast, Elena.
Yeah, because in my case it's so easy. I only have to, I don't know, just apply one coat of paint. It's not any rocket science.
I
And
have told you, for me, you are the blending queen.
thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm not. I still have so many things to learn. But yeah, I really improved because I liked it so much and I was so afraid of it in the beginning. And I tried it so many times that now I really feel comfortable to blend. Okay, so my coat one on this side is ready. I may, Vali, can you help me to go a little bit down again? I might, maybe, I don't know, I'm not quite sure if that's gonna be the case, but I might come on the second coat on the lower part a little bit more. Vali will show you. I think I will go a little bit more with the darker colors on the piece. Please.
Alicia is asking just an in what color red?
This one that I'm now here on top, this is the rusty nail. And this one here in the middle, this is the rustic red. And then here I have the muscadine wine. And here I have the aubergine. And the lowest part is the midnight sky. But I think I will go here because I want to go for the second coat on this side. So I will go definitely on the coat 2. I will go a little bit more with the darker colors. I will bring them upper. Okay, so I hope you can see now the side also. So
Okay,
this one I started to paint on it last week. So it's super dry. It's mega dry. But I'm gonna change a little bit the colors because after I applied them, I noticed that I want them a little bit different. So I'm gonna change a little bit the order of them. But that's very easy because normally the second coat anyway, it's the coat that you can fix all these changing mind. So it's gonna be fine. So now I'm gonna start again with the same colors. I come with the midnight sky for the low part of the furniture. I have one brush for each of the colors. So I'm gonna start adding a new coat. And I'm just spraying very fine misting the furniture with water so that the paint can really I don't know how to explain, to become very buttery, like easy to mix, because that's what we are doing. When you are blending, you want the paint to be really moistured, so you want also the piece to be moistured. And so now you finish the first coat, and you, Andre, you dried it with your
heat gun,
and now mainly you are starting to play for the second coat, right?
Yes, for the texture, it's a thicker coat.
Yes.
Yes, and it's go like this to have some texture.
Okay, so you are tapping. You are actually tapping.
Just tap.
Yeah, exactly. You are tapping, so that's great. Yeah, that's also the way that I when I want to have some texture in the furniture, I also do this tapping. And I also noticed that I can really blend by tapping. I really like the way the colors are blending when you are tapping. It's really nice. Okay, and
I've done that one time.
And now I'm going on the second with the second color, which is the aubergine. And you will see that I also come, so I never put the color immediately after the first color ends. I always go and I overlap, like for this big dresser, I'm overlapping like around maybe 8 centimeters, I will do the overlap of colors so that blending can be really easy peasy. So that's all you have to do, just overlap the colors. Okay. And then I take my clean oval medium brush and I really blend in here where the colors are mixing together.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
And that's it. For this kind of flat surfaces, it's super easy. It will not, as you could see here on the first coat that I applied on the front door, you will not have a smooth finish from the first coat, definitely. But with the second coat applied, then you have exactly the coverage that you talked in the beginning of the live, Andrei. Just perfect, perfect coverage. So that's all you have to do, 2 coats. Maybe for the furniture that has a lot of ornaments, maybe on those, let's say, areas, maybe sometimes I have to go with the third coat, but only to correct, not to cover. The coverage is already there, but I'm coming just to make some small corrections of the blending. That's it. So 2 colors are already blended, and now I go upper with the aubergine, and then I'm gonna meet with the muscadine wine, and you will see, because from now on it really starts to look very beautiful, because it's really visible. So it's really easy to see the difference. Midnight Sky and aubergine are quite close as a tone. Okay. So if anyone joined recently the live, I'm painting with Andrei using the same colors pretty much. I also added this, let's say, aubergine because I wanted to have a more dramatic finish on the piece. But the red, we use the same colors. And so here I am adding the third color. I start, and as I said, I go down into the aubergine with the muscadine wine, which has a little bit of purple undertones. So it's really helping me quite a lot to integrate very well the colors. And after I applied the paint as I wanted it, or where I wanted it, then I go with the mini oval, with the oval medium, and I come and I'm blending. I'm also wetting a little bit the surface, just a little bit, misting, okay. And I go like this first, and then I go like this.
16, okay.
She says, hi, beautiful people. Love both styles, and you two are fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the kind. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for the translation, mister. Okay, so I also finished blending the color muscadine into the aubergine. So it's already, I think it's really smooth. I don't have any visible line. I really love this way, this thing. I hate to have visible lines in between the coats. So it is really, really super subtle and very smooth.
Perfect.
And I think it's quite enough of how high I went with this. I think it's really okay. I love it. I really love it. And now I will go up to here. I will go with the muscadine wine, and then I'm coming with the rustic red and the rusty nail, and I will go up to the end with these colors. So let us know, Vali, if we have any more questions, because I really cannot see the laptop right now. Not yet. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I continue with my muscadine. I go up.
The people are enjoying your technique.
And yours also. I'm gonna watch the live again tomorrow to watch what you've been doing, because it's quite, as you can see, it's really not easy to watch and to do something. It's very difficult. So I'm gonna enjoy this video after the live is finished.
Okay, thank you.
Because I really want to not to change my style, because I really find myself into this kind of blending. Definitely this is a style that really fits my personality very well. So I will definitely never give up blending. But I also want to start using also other techniques, not only blending. I want to start to incorporate maybe some antiquing. So that's why so far my guests are really specialists in the textures. Also, Shell, the girl that I've done the first live, she's also a master of textures. She's doing amazing things as well. So I want to invite people that I can really, you know, learn stuff, new stuff from. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm into textures now. I want to learn. And now I am mixing. I'm bringing in on the scene. I'm also bringing now the rusty red. I paint a little bit here with the rusty nail. It's really, I think, on camera is not even visible the tone, the different tone of red. But in reality, this is more vibrant than the muscadine. Muscadine is more into. It has a little bit of purple undertone. So. This one is more vivid, more red than the muscadine. Okay, and so I go a little bit more into the muscadine. I don't even need to blend actually with the blending brush, because these colors are so close that actually they already blended themselves. So, but
Did you use boss or lipstick to prime, and how many coats?
This furniture is wood, so normally I wouldn't have applied any kind of primer, but because it was painted before and the paint was quite let's say shiny, I applied one coat of Slick Stick just for playing safe. Not for sure I wouldn't have any problems, but I prefer to play safe, so I added a coat of Slick Stick. Normally on wood, if I have a bleeder or something, I always go for the Boss. That's for sure. That's the product you want to use for the bleeders. Dark wood, red.
So let me show you some texture, okay?
Okay, please.
Elena.
Yes, I want to see that.
It's okay like that?
Yeah, I can see it, and everybody, I think, can see it. Yeah, exactly. So by tapping, Andrei really, you even let the paint.
It's such a beautiful.
Yeah, it's definitely beautiful. The camera is upside down, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
No problem, we understand. But it's so beautiful. It really turns out really beautiful.
It's okay like that?
Yeah, it's great. No, you are with the camera is upside down now. And you are upside down.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. I didn't say anything.
I'm going to do the top right now.
Okay, what are you doing for the top?
As well, tapping.
Okay, so some texture by tapping.
Mm-hmm.
Tap, huh? I love tap. I love the
You will
creating.
see, it's not a difficult technique.
It's really not, yeah, you're right. But it's so
But
beautiful.
the effect,
Yeah.
the final effect, it will be very, very beautiful.
Yeah, I know. I've seen so many pieces done by you, and I'm always amazed by all the texture that you are creating. Just a second, the phone is ringing. We stopped it. Okay, so I also finished this side as well. The coat, the first coat was only up to this level, up to the middle of the furniture. So that's what I had. That's up to here. I only had the first coat applied. So now this here is the first coat. It was it's the first time painted. So this kind of line that you can see here in this area, it will disappear at the coat 2. So I don't worry right now about it. It will be just as beautiful as it is in this area here in the lower part of the furniture. So that's pretty much how it should look after the second coat in here. And this is how it looks after the first coat. So it's a little bit messy, and you can see the lines in between the colors, but you cannot see any line in the coat 2. Now it's wet, and also the light looks weird in this light, but yeah, so far I really love how it looks. So I was trying to see how much time we still have. It's 8:44 here, 9:44 with you. So we still have a little bit of time. Okay, 41. Sorry, Mr. Mathematician. Okay, so I will have to let this dry. I don't like to use the heat gun especially for the blending, because what I noticed is that the paint doesn't. But you are doing texture, so you want to do that. But I don't want to have any texture. And if I go now with the blow dryer or with the heat gun, I will accelerate the drying process, and these lines from the strokes from the brush, they will stay on the furniture, which I don't want. I want the paint to dry.
I want that.
Yes, you do. You want it, but I don't want it. I want to have a very smooth finish, like factory finish. So that's why I will not use heat gun or blow dryer. I will let it dry. Anyway, it dries quite quickly. As you can see here, we started to paint in the beginning of the live, and now it is, I would not say it's dry, because it's not yet dry, but in probably 1 hour, I can go back and I can start or continue painting the coat 2. So, and here I have some leaks from the water that I sprayed, too much water. Anyway, for the inside, I didn't decide yet what I'm gonna do. I also want to paint it inside, because as you can see, I have this part here, which is see-through. So I will probably paint the interior in red or in aubergine. I didn't decide yet. And then in the back, I will play with gold, because also the customer loves gold and I love gold. So it has to be a shiny piece for sure. So I will also play with some gilding waxes, gold, copper. Go for it, Andrei. Copper. It looks so beautiful, Andrei. It's really looking amazing already. I'm filming. I will try to add another coat of paint. It's not completely dry, but I really want to show you guys how beautiful the color are mixing together in coat 2. This area, it's better to see here than on the side. So I will try to to go for the coat 2 as well. So let's see. Any more questions, people?
Question? No questions.
Okay, people are
Person joining.
asking. Yeah, there are a lot of Romanian joining. That's really amazing.
Oh,
yeah, we have plenty
okay.
of
Bună
Romanian.
seara.
Bună seara. Yeah, we have a lot of questions in Romanian. I just started now to read a little bit.
I'm not seeing the comments. So
Yeah.
you...
I'm trying. So what color is the young man using? The young man using. We did?
Yes.
No, okay.
That's 99% of them.
Okay, Vali says that we
First
answered.
coat. Rusty nail.
Yeah, it's a rusty nail. Yeah.
Thank you, young man. Thank you.
Young man, yes. That's true. Okay, people are proud of you, like Alin Sere.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. And do you spray on a piece with water? Yes, I use water. In this spray, I have pure water, and I'm actually misting the surface so that the paint becomes more flexible, and then I can play with these colors easier and much better. So okay, so let's go now for Andrei. Are you using a hot air dryer or it's a cold air dryer?
Heat. Hot.
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 Okay, that is hot.
Hot.
Okay. And it also helps for the texture, definitely, because when you hurry up the paint with the hot air, mainly the texture stays there and it doesn't have time to stay smooth. So, and Andrei wants to have a rough finish, so it's exactly what he needs to do. Okay, so I start to play with the coat 2 of Midnight Sky. So I'm now applying the second coat of Midnight Sky. And I will also open this door when I'm not live. And I will definitely paint also the inside, interior. So don't worry, it will not stay like this. And for the coat 2, I plan to go a little bit higher with the darker colors, just to create a little bit more drama to this piece, which has to be very dramatic. I want it this way. Okay, so if you have any more questions, don't forget that we can answer them. Let us know what you want to know. If you have any questions for Andrei, for myself, just let us know. Okay, so I came a little bit higher with the Midnight Sky, and now I go with the Aubergine. I am misting a little bit the surface, not too much, just a little bit. And I come with the Aubergine and I overlap into the Midnight Sky. It's very important when you want to have a smooth finish for blending. It's really important to have the surface moistured. You don't want the water to leak. Moist, okay. You don't want it to leak, but you want it to be moist. my English teacher is giving me also some lessons of English. Okay. And I come a little bit upper with the aubergine, like up to this level. Okay. And let us know what time is it, Vali? Okay, so Andrei, we have 10 more minutes, just for you to know.
10 more minutes.
Yeah. 11 minutes, Vali says. I think this 1 minute he gave it from himself as a gift. Can you hear me, Andrei?
Yes, I'm so sad that I cannot finish this piece in 1 hour.
No,
But you will
definitely.
see the result on the page, on the group.
Yes, we
And
will.
I will explain every process I've been done.
Definitely, and I will also post this this live, and it will be also it will stay on Chalkpaint, and we will also show you how we finish the pieces. And as Andrei said, we will give you details about how we created how we created different things, how we achieved this and that. So don't worry, you will understand everything in the end. So okay, now I think it's this area here is super visible for the blending. So I'm applying in the middle. I go in on the last part of the aubergine. I go with the brush, and then I go up. And this area where the colors are meeting, that's gonna be the place where I will get the big medium, the oval medium brush, and I will blend the colors together so that this visible line that I have right now, it will not be visible anymore. So it just goes away. Okay, and I go also vertically. I barely touch the furniture. I do not put any pressure on the brush. I really barely touch the furniture. Very, very soft hand. And repeat this process. And then clean the brush. Remove all the paint from the brush and keep it really super, 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 super clean. And then go back and insist on this area where the colors are getting together. And I think it's getting really very nice. I don't want to insist because what I want to show you, maybe Vali can come a little bit closer. I can show you something very interesting, not interesting, but it's very important. When you are hurrying, when you want to hurry up, and when you want to, okay, I don't want to wait 2 hours, 3 hours for the paint, the first coat to dry. What happens is that when you come back with the second coat very soon, you actually remove the paint from the furniture. You see here, I can see the white, the slick stick. So that's why it's important to let the paint dry. For the best way is to let it dry for 24 hours in between coats when you are blending, because otherwise this is what's going to happen. So you are constantly just removing the paint from the furniture. So I will not continue to paint on this. I will have to let it dry and work on it tomorrow when the paint is gonna be cured. So from my side, I have to stop let me mention again the colors that I've been using and I'm using. So on the lower part, I have the Midnight Sky, like here. Okay. And then for this part here in the middle, in the center, I have Aubergine and the Muscadine wine. So these two beautiful colors. As you can see, I think you can see very well in the photo that the Muscadine wine has really a kind of a purple undertone. So when you try to blend them here, this is the place where we've been blending. You really see how nice they come together. They really melt one into the other. So it's important to, especially when you are new in blending, it's very important to blend colors that are similar. Now, don't go black and white from the beginning. And then I went upper with the rustic nail, and also with the I always forget that color. So rustic, this is rustic red, sorry, and rusty nail is the upper color. And Andrei went with the red. Andrei?
Yes.
So the color that you've been using, can you mention it again for the people that joined later?
Yes. Rusty nail. 2 coats.
2 coats of
First
rusty
coat to cover, and the second coat tapping for the texture.
Yes, you tapped for creating the texture. And the plan to go further with the project, what's your plan?
Rustic red.
What you are going to do with the moldings? What are the plans for the molding?
At the end, after the best dang wax, I will work with brown wax.
Okay.
To create the dirt that goes down from the edges.
Okay. Okay.
From here and from here. And after that, the dark wax on the edges.
Okay.
Like an antique does. And maybe some
say it in Romanian.
Hârtie abrasivă.
Okay, so sanding pad.
Sandpaper, okay.
Yes.
And some sandpaper to distress, but not too much.
Have you tried to distress with the wet towel? It's less dirty.
Wet distress, it's okay, the wet distress as well.
I usually, when I want to distress, I prefer to go with the wet distressing because it's really not dirty.
Yes, dusty, not dusty. At the end, and the final end, some gilding wax, copper or gold, I'm not sure, but copper on the molds. On the molds. To pop up a little bit. To give it a little bit of glam.
It's gonna turn beautiful.
Yes, simple but strong effect.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It will look amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Sorry?
We started to have a very big delay, unfortunately.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
I'm hearing myself.
Yeah,
right,
it's a little bit.
But it's not a problem.
Definitely.
You can see the pieces.
Exactly.
The techniques.
And we've done it. That's the most important thing. We've done it.
Yes.
unfortunately, I really don't hear Andre anymore. So I hope it will get back. Anyway, thank you very much, Andre. Thank you really a lot for joining me tonight, and I really can't wait to see your piece finished. Thank you for joining.
You will see it on the group.
And thank you, Dixie Bell, for helping us with this project. It's been really difficult with sending all the products and everything. Thank you, Natalia, and thank you, Kyla, both of you for helping us. You've been really amazing. And thank you all for watching us. I bet, because I know Andrei's style, it's really beautiful. So I'm quite sure that you are gonna love what Andrei is gonna do with this piece that we started to paint together. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. Andrei, please, we hear you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day in the US and good night in the Eastern Europe.
Exactly. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Thank you very much. I don't hear Andrei. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, now I can
You
hear
hear
you.
me?
Now I can hear you. Yes, now I can hear you. Thank you very much, Andrei. Thank you, everyone.
So thank you, Elena, for inviting me. And
and if you have more questions, just leave the questions when you are watching the video, even tomorrow, because both me and Andrei, we will return for 1 or 2 days. We will return on the chalk paint, and we will review all the questions, and we will answer all these questions to you. And we will drop then some pictures when the pieces are ready. We will drop some pictures so that you can see what we've done with these beautiful projects that we started to paint together. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a lovely day in the US, and good night in Europe, and good morning in Australia or everywhere else you are. I don't know, not the Australia. Where is the morning? I don't know. Somewhere it has to be a morning. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Bye.
have a great weekend. Bye-bye.